been 4 days since I last saw you in this town. When you're coming round, when lightning strikes, I'm unable to not hear the sound. When you're coming round, patient for you after a bed it was to be found. When you're coming round, waiting to hear you laugh again, it's nothing to say. When you come home, when I hear you coming round, I don't want to see them frown. So I'll just get away now, yeah. Now you come around. Never really wanted a day, oh, this much is true. Well, now how you? I'm just getting really late, I hope you see it through. Well, now how you? I don't know if you believe in fate, maybe you believe it too. Well, now how you? Time that's getting really late, I hope to see it through, yeah. Well, now how you? Well, now how you? I don't wanna see the hands new. And if so, I'll just get way too blue, yeah. Well, yeah, now how are you? Alright. Waiting to see your smiling face. Hey, it's a free country, so do you care? I can't take another man's place. Hey, young man, honey, so do you care? For you I live in financial disgrace. Go ahead and take the money, so do you care? Waiting to see you in the wireless, no rhymes left, just one hey, so do you care? So do you care at all? This type of road it is rare. Come on, go and take it there, yeah. Tell me, oh, do you care? Tell me, oh, do you care?
Whoa! Hello! Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mark Buerschaper Show. Some of you might have viewed my show before. It was called Gigs and Gab. This is a new show coming to you live from the outskirts of the alleged musical city. Gonna be doing a lot of songs off of all my albums, and it's a show kind of to talk about when I wrote the song, why I wrote the song, how I wrote the song, a little bit about what I did for the song musically. I'm not going to get too much into, you know, scales and all sorts of things, because I don't do that many scales anyhow. But anyhow, this week's the inaugural episode of this show. I hope you tune in for more. It's a chance for you to stop by and talk about songs on my website and also on Facebook, which I'd hope you'd stop by and visit. Anyhow, let's get down to this first song which I just performed. This was called When Are You Coming Around? This is off the first CD entitled No Figment of Imagination. I recorded it probably back in 1999, and as with all my albums, they've all been home recordings. In a way that's been a good thing. In a way it's a bad thing. You know, you obviously don't have the type of facilities you would in a first-class studio, but nevertheless, the recording process is part of the artistic process, and it is kind of fun to be able to do that in your own home, which I've enjoyed doing in addition to writing and playing the songs. This is the album it was off of, by the way, No Figment of Imagination, and this is available on iTunes if you enjoyed the song. There's also many other songs which I will be performing on future episodes. So, enough of the commercials and such. I'll talk a little bit about a song. When Are You Coming Around was written. I was a big fan of a lot of bands at the time, and still am, of like Wilco, Son Volt, Uncle Tupelo, and at the time there was what they were calling the alt country movement, which really, I don't know, they just seemed to come up with a different name for country rock and things of that sort. But anyhow, at the time that was what it was called, so I wanted to write a song that reflected it. So I did. And a little bit about the song itself. I performed it primarily in Chicago, a lot of coffee shops and things like that. But it's basically a song that I wrote about. Guy falls in love with a girl, does anything for the girl, give her all the money, can't wait to see her again. Basically your typical love song. You know, I think it was Frank Zappa that said love songs don't change the world. If they did, everybody would love each other. But anyhow, you always got to write a love song now and then, and I have a few more coming up in future episodes. But anyhow, When Are You Coming Around featured pretty much what, I don't know, I wouldn't call it country really, especially the way I perform it, but it's what I had in mind. So anyhow, in addition to that, as I said, this album was recorded home. I was using Steinberg Cubase when it first came out, which I discovered while in a seminar in Los Angeles. And the seminar was kind of a rip-off. It was like $500 for 3 days. I think it was mainly to promote businesses and take advantage of songwriters, but nothing new there. There's always a songwriter looking for the next deal or the next break or jump on technology, and there's plenty of people out there willing to do that, take advantage of songwriters. But nevertheless, I enjoyed my time out in Los Angeles. I've got a song about that which I'll be playing in an upcoming episode. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this song. Stay tuned to this broadcast. I'll be in addition to playing songs, be talking about future concerts, future releases. For those of you who have been asking, I have a release I'm going to start recording this fall. I'm looking forward to that. Can't say much about it, but I will say it's 16 songs, which is the most I've ever done on any CD, or any release I should say, because really, who does CDs anymore? I did, but pretty much I've got all downloads now, so you can download most of my songs on iTunes and other places on the internet. But anyhow, be sure to stop by www.markbuerschaper.com. It's right there. You can read it. I leave it up there because my name is not that easy to spell. It translates to Farmer Shepherd in English. It's German. Boer is farm in German, and Schapper is shepherd. Little side note, my mother said I could change my name to Farmer or Shepherd. I actually had fun keeping my name through school because the teachers would do roll call, and they would say Bill Jones say here. They'd say Bob Smith say here. And they get to my name, and the teacher would be like, Mark, and I just say here. So it was kind of fun. So anyhow, my name is not the best name to have in show business to be remembered, but here it is. Buerschaper. So, If that's too hard to type up and find on the internet, you can type No Figment of Imagination. No other albums out there that I know of have the same title. At least I hope not. So anyhow, stop by and download a song. And also stay tuned and stop by Facebook. I have a Facebook page. It's the Mark Buerschaper Singer-songwriter page. And feel free to talk about songs you're writing. And every week I'm going to try and have something maybe for songwriters. Stop by and talk about the first song you wrote or the first song you recorded. Maybe for the fans, you want to stop by and let's talk about the first song you ever listened to. Possibly for your older fans, the first 45 you bought. Maybe the first 78 you bought if you're a real old fan, but I doubt I don't know if there's that many people left that had 78s, but anyhow. Yeah, so stop by. That's Mark Buerschaper, singer-songwriter, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Mark Buerschaper Singer-Songwriter Show. I hope you enjoyed this performance of When Are You Coming Around, and we look forward to playing another song. I look forward to playing another song next week. Hope to see you then. Thank you. Bye-bye.